Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent, all the praise be to Lord. Okay. How nice to see you, so many of you here in this splendid morning. It's really a wonderful morning for all the students of Prime English Academy for joining in today's wonderful session of the class. And this is really an immense opportunity for the students of Prime English Academy for joining in the presentation programs. Presentation program is really very important for the students to develop the courage to speak in the public place. That's why we arrange the presentation program for the students of the Prime English Academy for developing the capability to speak in the public place. So it's an immense opportunity for you for joining into this wonderful session of the presentation program. And I would like to thank all the audience and all the students of Prime English Academy for joining in today's presentation program. So I'd like to ask one by one to come to the stage to share your thoughts about your topics, okay? So if you will make mistakes in your presentation, you don't have to worry about it because this is the learning place and this is the learning time. So you are learning. While learning, you can make mistakes, and while learning, you can make so many mistakes, okay, sir? When you get to the dais, you feel, you afraid of speaking something before the audience. That can be happen to everyone, sir. But we have to overcome our fairness to speaking in the public place, sir. Today, we are going to practice it, so I'd like to request one by one to come to the dais to have few words on your topics, sir, okay? So to be a better speaker, you have to be a good listener. If you want to be a better speaker, or if you want to be a good speaker in your future, of course you have to be a good listener. So I would request my students, if you want to be a good speaker, of course you have to be a good listener and you have to listen each of the speaker in the classroom today, okay? And you will try your best to listen to the speakers in the classroom, and the listening is quite important for you to develop your speaking skills. So I think you are going to enjoy, speech of the students in today's class. So at this stage, I'd like to request who is the student of Prime English Academy and who is the student of this batch, Mr. Ashkar. I'd like to request you to come to the dais to have few words about today's topic. Very simple topic. Please hand together for him. You have the very simple topics. The topics is your daily activities. What do you do daily? That should be explained in your presentation. So here is first Mr. Ashkar.
Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good morning. How are you all? Thank you for asking. I'm Divine. Dear ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let's go to our main classes, main topics. You know what? Our today's topic is my daily life. I get up from bed early in the morning. Then first I scroll my Facebook and check my notification. Then I go to the washroom and I wash my face and brush my teeth. Then I eat my breakfast with my parents. I provide food to my pets also. Then I go to my study room. I study for a while. If the day is Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday, I came to Prime, and on the other day, I go to my college or join my coaching. I return home approximately 1 or 1:30 o'clock. Then I take a shower. I eat my lunch with anybody, alone, because of my parents and my brother was too busy on the time. So that conventionally I take my lunch alone. Then I feed food to my cat. After that I take a little sleep. At 4 o'clock I wake up from bed. Then I go to my friend's house. We enjoy lots of topic, like we discuss about what's going on in the current affairs, and we discuss about national, cultural, international topics also, and our personal issue, and so on. At 6 o'clock, I go to my tuition. I teach my student, and we play lots of sports like chess, solving Rubik's Cube, etc. Then I return home at 7 o'clock. I take my evening snacks. After then, I go to my garden. Then I trained my plants. After taking caring my plants, I came back to my home and I go to my study room again and I memorize some vocabularies if I have. Basically, I read my academic studies like microeconomics, macroeconomics, statistics, and so on. At 10 o'clock, I take my supper with my parents. Then I feed my pet. After taking my supper, we enjoy lots of TV series. I scroll Facebook, enjoy YouTube, and I practice English with my brothers also. Most of the time we discuss in our family's topic. At 12 o'clock, I go to bed. Before going bed, I connect my mobile phone with charger. Those how I spent my whole days. At last, I would like to thank to our honorable teacher for giving me this golden opportunity to say something in front of you. And I'd like to thank our honorable host also, Mr. Nazrul Islam, who is broadcasting our live. Please hand over for him. So that's all about me. True to say, I'm not a good speaker. I'm a good listener, and I'm trying to be a good speaker. That's all about me. Assalamu alaikum, and best wishes for the next contestant. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Askar, for your nice expression about today's presentation program. That was wonderful to listen so many things from you, from your presentation, and you have explained so many things about you and about your daily activities. And you kept, a good routine for your work, for your daily activities. That's really wonderful. But, sir, when you speak on your topic, you are explaining your as usual work, that means casual work, which the work is which you do every day. And in that situation, of course, you have to use the simple present tense and don't use the simple past tense in your conversation and your speaking, sir. Okay, thank you very much. And you have to focus on practicing your lesson. If you focus on practicing your lesson, you cannot make any mistakes in sentence formation. That is why you have to practice a lot your sentence formation, and this will help you a lot to speak correct English in your presentation, sir. Thank you very much. We'd like to have another big clap for him. Thank you very much, Mr. Ashkar, for joining in today's wonderful session of the presentation program. That was really wonderful to listen so many things from you today. At this stage, I'd like to request another student of this page, Miss, please come to the dais to have few words on your topic. Please hand together for her. Please hand together for her.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you are doing good. I'm not so good. I'm so sick from last 3 days. So I'm feeling so nervous and weak. But whatever, I feel so excited for today. Dear audience, today we have a presentation. And I'm very glad to get this golden opportunity to say something before you. Of course, I'm not a good speaker. Before going to talk about my topic, I would like to thank my honorable class teacher and all of you. Dear participant, I'm not in the habit of speaking in the public place because I get hesitation. But anyhow, best to deliver my speech on today's topic. Today's topic is about my daily life. Daily life means the routine of daily activities. A student should fix his daily life to prosper her life. Without fixing daily life, a student can't prosper in his life. For this purpose, as a student, I have a simple and ordinary daily life. It's like a schedule which helps me stay organized and complete my tasks efficiently. Dear audience, now I would like to talk about my daily life. My daily life starts with my morning duties. Surely, I like to get up early in the morning. It's helped me to see the beautiful creation of my Lords. Above all, it's helped me to concentrate better. As usual, I get up early in the morning and I freshen up myself, say my morning prayer, then I recite few verses from the Holy Quran. After that, I take my breakfast with my family and go to my study room for a study for 2 hours. Then I get ready to come to Prime. I come to Prime at 9 a.m. After finishing my class, I get back home. I return home straight. Washing myself, sometimes I help my mother in her work. Then I say my Zuhur's prayer. After that, I have my lunch. Then I take rest for a while. In the evening, I like to spare my leisure time with my family, and I like to take my snack with them. It's helped me to reset my mind and fit me for next. Then I go to my study room for study for 4 hours. After that, I say my Asher prayer. Then I have my server with my family. Sometimes I scroll my Facebook. At around 10 a.m., I go to my bed. You know, I'm interested to find some unknown from books. So for this purpose, I read some pages from Islamic books or novel books. After that, at last, I remember my Lord and pray for everyone. I try my best to sleep sleep so fast as I can, so that I can enjoy the fresh and energetic in the next morning. This is how I passed my whole day, and I follow it for every day, for keep healthy, active and productive. Dear audience, I think the way of daily life can play an important role in a student life to gain his goal. For this, a student should fix his perfect daily life. Hence, it's an important part of them. I think it's enough for today. I won't take much time from you. Before finishing my today's topic, I would like to request all of you to ignore my mistake. And thank you for your patience hearing. I won't take much time from you. Thank you so much. May Allah bless all of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your wonderful expression about today's presentation program. That was really wonderful to listen so many things from you today. And you kept an excellent, schedule in your daily work. That's really wonderful. And you try your best to speak, before the audience. And when you have the opportunity to join in a presentation program, just join in the presentation to develop your English proficiency to speaking in the public place. I think these types of program will help us a lot to develop our speaking skills to speaking in the public place. So speaking public place is not easy task. Of course, it's a complex task. If you practice it, so it would be easier for you, okay? So you do not have to say, please, so consider my mistakes. Of course, if we don't make mistakes, so how can we, learn it? Of course, we have to learn through mistakes, okay? So don't worry if you make mistakes in your presentation, sir, okay? Because you are learning. While learning, we can make so many mistakes. So you do not have to worry about it. Thank you very much for joining with us today. This was excellent to listen so many things from you. Now I'd like to request another student of this speech, Mr. Shahriar. Please come with us. Please hand over the phone. We'd like to listen something from Shahriar now.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear audience, I am very delighted to get this opportunity to say something before you. True to say, I am not a good speaker. Before going to talk about my topics, I would like to thank my honorable teachers and my friends. Dear audience, you know I'm not in the habit of speaking in public place because when anyone say to speak in public place, I feel goosebump. And anyway, I will try my level best to deliver my speech. And the topic is about my daily life. Mm, actually, my all days are not similar because when I make a routine, I can't follow this. Anyway, as usually I get up very early in the morning, and at first I say morning prayers, and after prayers I recite a few verses from the Holy Quran. After that I take my breakfast at 7, and I come to Prime in 3 days in a week. 3 days in a week. In the other days I hang out with my friends. When I come to Prime, I get ready to come to Prime 8 o'clock, and I come to Prime 9 o'clock. And I practice spoken English at Prime. After finishing my class, I return home. Then I take shower, and after that I take my lunch. And after that I take rest for a while. In the afternoon, I play football with my friends. In the evening, I study for 2 hours. Basically, I read storybooks. And at 10 o'clock, I take my supper. And after that, I scroll Facebook for some time. And I go to bed at 11 o'clock. Thus, I spend my whole day. I will not take much time from you. Many thanks for your patient hearing. And that's all for today. See you again. Some other class. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sharia, for joining with us today. And that was wonderful to listen so many things from your presentation. And you have explained so many things about your daily activities today. Thank you very much. Okay. Here I'd like to request the another student of this batch. Please come to the rise. Please hand over the phone. Please hand over the phone.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, the most merciful, the most beneficent. Dear audience, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hope you are well by the grace of Allah. Actually, friend, I'm not a good speaker. Before going to my topic, I would thank my honorable teacher and my friends. I will try my best to say something before you. The topics are my daily life. At first, I get up very early in the morning. At 7, I take my breakfast. Then I say morning prayers. Then a few verses from the Holy Quran. Recite a few verses from the Holy Quran. Then I take breakfast and go to study room for study sometime. Then I get ready to come to Prime. I come to Prime 3 days in a week. And another days, I go to my computer class. I come to Prime at 9 a.m. I practice in English at Prime. After finishing my class, I return home. I freshen up myself and say Johor prayers and take lunch. And I take rest. After I take rest sometime. In the afternoon, I go to mosque to say Asr prayer, and I hang out with my friend. And sometimes I play football with my friend. In the evening, I go to mosque to say Maghrib prayers, and I return home. I take snacks in the evening. Then I go to study room for study. Then I go to mosque to say Ashar prayers. Then I return home. I take my dinner with my family. Then I watch TV. Sometimes I watch movie. Then I go to bed as soon as possible. Thus, I spend my whole days. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your nice expression about today's presentation program. In this presentation, we have heard so many things from you. Thank you very much, okay, for being here today. Here, I'd like to move on another student of this page. Please come on stage. Please hand together for her. Please hand together for her.
Thank you so much, sir. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good morning, everyone. This is 𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐤𝐞𝐧 𝐄𝐧. Hope you all are well. Alhamdulillah, I'm also doing great by the grace of Allah. Actually, some days I'm feeling cough. And also now I'm feeling nervous. Whatever, before starting, I would like to thank my Allah for giving me this great opportunity to present my speech before all of you. Alhamdulillah. I'm a student and I have fixed my, also we have fixed our time because this time is very important for us and also our future. So actually, truly speaking, I'm not a good speaker. And especially, I do not have enough experience of speaking in the public places. Dear audience, I don't know if I can give a good speech or not, but I will try my best to present my speech before all of you, inshallah. Also, I would like to thank my respected teachers who helped me throughout my journey. And dear listeners, now I will try to discover my topic in the best way possible. Our today's topic is about our daily life. So dear listeners, now I would like to say you about my daily life. As usual, I get up very early in the morning, then I say a morning prayer, then I recite a few verses from the Holy Quran. Then sometimes I take a cup of coffee or tea, then I go to bed again. Then I get up 8 o'clock, then I take my breakfast with my mother and siblings. Then I get ready to come to Prime. Actually, after giving my SSC, I got admitted at Prime English Academy to practice English and develop my skills of English also. When I have 3 days of classes at Prime. Those days are Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday. So when I have class, I got ready myself to come to Prime. I come to Prime at 9 a.m. When I haven't any class, I will try to help my mother in her every work, and sometimes I practice English in my home. Whatever. After finishing my classes, I return my home. Then I washing myself and say non-prayer. Then I have my lunch. Then again I go to my bed to take rest for some while. In the afternoon, I say afternoon prayer. Then I work in my garden for 10 to 20 minutes. Then sometimes I made some snacks for my family members. In the evening, I say evening prayer. Then I go to my study room, then study for 2 hours. Then I enjoying my time with my grandfathers and my grandmothers, also my aunts and aunties, and also my cousins and my siblings and my mother. Then I say my night prayer. Then I have my supper and go to my bed again at 11 o'clock. Thus, I spend my whole day. So, dear audience, now I would like to conclude my speech. At the 11th hour, also I would like to thank my great Allah and my respected teachers and all of you who have supported me and brought me this far. See you again some another day. May Allah Ta'ala bless all of you. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for your wonderful expression about today's presentation program. We have heard so many things from you about your daily activities and about your family as well. That was wonderful to listen so many things from you now. Thank you very much. Here I'd like to request the another student of this page. Please come to the dais. Please hand over the phone.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you all? I am also doing great. I am very delighted to get this opportunity to say something before you. True to say, I am not a good speaker. Before going to talk about my topic, I would like to thank our honorable class teacher and my friends. Dear friends, I am not in the habit of speaking in public places. When I come to decks, I feel nervousness and shyness. Anyhow, I will try to deliver my speech on today's topic. The topics are my daily life. Dear friends, I get up very early in the morning. Then I say morning prayers. Then I go to college ground for playing football with my friends. After playing football, I go to my home. Then I recite a few verses from the Holy Quran. Then at 7 a.m. I take my breakfast and go to a study for 2 hours. At 9 a.m. I come to Prime. I practice spoken English at Prime. I stay here for 2 hours. After finishing my class, I return my home. Returning home, I wash myself and say Johar prayers. After praying, I have my lunch with my parents. Then I take rest for a while. In the afternoon, I play cricket or football with my friend. Then I go to home and take my snacks with my parents. Then I study for 2 hours. Then I scroll my Facebook and read storybooks. Then I have my dinner with my parents and family. Then I also scroll with my Facebook and works at home. Then I go to bed at 12 a.m. Thus, I spend my whole day. Thanks for your patience hearing. No more today. See you again some other day. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for your wonderful expression about today's presentation program. That was wonderful to listen so many things from you today. If you want to develop your speaking skills, of course, you have to join in the presentation program. Joining the presentation program, you can develop your presentation skills. Without joining the presentation program, you cannot develop your presentation skills. So, dear my students, if you want to develop, of course, your presentation skills, you must join in the presentation program and do not afraid of others in speaking in public place. So, if you afraid of others to speaking in the public place, of course, so you cannot develop your speaking skills. So I would request my students, of course, you have to join 𝐒𝐲 presentation program for developing your presentation skills, okay? So I would request my students, there you will have a lots of presentation opportunities in your class. So do not try to miss these opportunities, accept the opportunities for your better performance in the future, okay? So we'll move to the home text now.